Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Athletics.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Jeffrey Springs. How about a report on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, ready to go here. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate.
Masataka Yoshida.
And this one is off and running. Close but called a ball. Ball one.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Here we go, Jeffrey. Got him. One up, one down.
Batting second, center fielder, Sagan.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. Fouled off left side. That one almost got him. On the ground, right side, McNeil. Sends it to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with two out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Step off throw to first. Abreu back on a dive. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Leading off, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away. And Time now to check out the A's lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Well, off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And a foul ball. Suarez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jonah Heim in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup and it was successful. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Let's go, Jeffrey. Yep.
The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Oh, 1 down. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now batting Jaron Duran. This one popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
Batting 8, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fastball almost got him there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Bo Sox with a chance to score first here in the top of the second. In the air, left field. Soderstrom under this one. Makes the grab.
Batting 9th, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Ball, that's too high.
And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's too low. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Bolte on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
in the dirt. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Colby Thomas. Pitch is in there. 0-1. The Athletics looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Contreras. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs with a runner at third. Out to short. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Hey, ride.
Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's a strike. Man at second. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And the 1-0. That clips the corner. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. One, 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Two now. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Runner on the go. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Walked his first time. And he takes a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Bolte gets under it. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
The other way, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's in for a strike. To the right side. There's one and two. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Be right.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Gonzalez. In plenty of time to first, third out. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, so stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Duran measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Out towards right center field, Thomas should have this one. Brings it in.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
1 out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. He's 0 for 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Rips that one to right. One down.
Up next for the A's, catcher Jonah Hines.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him. Here's a 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And it remains 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Still stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ground ball right side. Kurtz steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. Bounce to third. White fires over to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Cedar Rafaela. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air, right field, Thomas on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down to third baseman, Tommy White.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
No, outside.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That's a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alika Williams up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Checks over to first. Back safely. That one's in there. Strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Oh, a great flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they lead it. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Henry Bolte, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
For the A's, designated hitter, Jacob Wilson.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bolte off of first with 2 away. Hammered, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Nick Kurtz.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Slate, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Whitlock getting loose as well. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
There's a strike. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Caleb Durbin. Left field. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Romy Gonzalez.
That one's in there. That's strike two. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Up the middle, McNeil. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Well, we go bottom six, and now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim.
No.
Movement in the bullpen. Justin Slayton appears to be getting loose. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ranger Suarez done for the night, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for Boston,
Justin Slayton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Outside, ball one. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 4-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Next up for the A's, Tommy White, 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate. With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Alika Williams.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Ball.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the third out of the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back.
A's,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeff Hartley.
Hartley. Leading off for Boston, left fielder Jaron Duran.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunity.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man on base to start the inning.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
There's a strike. Hartley, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball.
Duran gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Carlos Narvaez. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Athletics 4 and the Red Sox 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Ball. Ball outside.
And
Ball.
another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3. That one ripped, but foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Slayton out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Boston,
Giovanni Moran
47.
takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
No, that's a ball.
That clips a corner.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The A's strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Elvis Alvarado. He's been so good against lefties. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Antonio Prado, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And that is out of play. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That one in triple digits. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball there. Yoshida on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
One out man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Right through there for a strike. Looking for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Williams. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And the Red Sox lead one, and they trail it 4-1. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Ball one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the A's, left fielder, Tyler.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Back in the sixth, he drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
one misses. Ball one.
Ball inside.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 3-1. And ball four to a board.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The A's trying to break this one open. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a bouncer. Flips it. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 9th inning coming up. The Athletics lead it 4-1. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
A's,
and here comes the
number
closer,
14.
Antonio Prado. A chance at his
Leading off
first
for
save of the
Boston,
year.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Lock in, Prado.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Strike 2. Durbin thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ball.
1-0. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Williams. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Jaron Duran. Prado going for save number 1 in this spot. Two down, nobody on.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He recovers and gets the out, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
4-1 the final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.